Guys and gals and non-binary pals, welcome to another episode of Power Overdrive Wrestling POW! My name is Eric Powers. Sitting next to me in the booth today is none other than Andy Ventura, a guest commentator with us today.
No relation.
That's right, today we're coming to you from Providence, Rhode Island, and we have quite the lineup for you. Right, today we are going to be starting with a match among two of the former champions from our women's cosmic division. It's going to be quite the experience.
Emphasis on former.
That's right. Both of these competitors have lost the title. Florence Thunder, Cherry Blossom. Going to be having a match tonight, basically to show which one of them was the better former champion. This could potentially lead to a number one contender match for the Cosmic Division title in the future, which is, of course, held by the Wrestling Robot 08.
It will be amazing to see which of these contenders comes in as a solid second.
Without further ado, let's get into it. Hello, Alien Lee. Welcome. Thanks for showing up to the show.
And hello to a Death in Psychedelics. Diet Coke engaged. There you go. Get that aspartame in. Better living through chemistry.
Now, the former champion, Florence Thunder, recently, in her most recent match,
making her way to the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, Florence Thunder.
in her most recent match at Briefcase Full of Guts, actually obtained an injury. So she's not at 100% today. We'll see if that affects her performance in ring. Had a bit of an upper body we're not sure if it's a torn pectoral. The doctors haven't been really clear about it, but it seems to be something in the upper body.
Basically, Florence did herself a mischief in that match.
Absolutely. And won't be at 100%. We'll see if not 100% Florence is still better than 100% Cherry Blossom.
Then again, 100% Cherry Blossom did still lose to Victoria Valkyrie, who just doesn't win often. And I don't know if that says more about Victoria or something about Cherry.
And
hard to say. That's right. Death and Psychedelics, what you heard was me opening up a can of whoop-ass.
Here she goes. It's almost as if that belt loss didn't happen.
Yeah, she's got plenty of energy, ready to show what she's got, ready to bring it to Florence. These two are no stranger to one another in the ring. We'll see what kind of mischief they give each other.
Thundering flowers. Thundering flowers. Uh-oh. That looked intense. Ooh.
Gut strike from Florence.
Up a little there.
Strong headlock. Florence brings her to the rope, sends her off. The drop down.
Ooh.
And a brilliant shoulder tackle.
Oh. Got her by the head. Yep. Ooh. That's gotta sting. Right in the face.
Off the ropes one more time. This time it's just with a drop kick. That's not be shoulder tackle.
Did you see her grabbing a chest?
Yep. possibly favoring that injury a bit.
Mm-hmm.
If it is a torn pectoral, that can lead to a less arm strength for pushing. A snapmare over the rope. Also is going to be able to have that potentially taken advantage of by Cherry if she goes for the chest.
Mm-hmm. Well, and also going to use certain levels of leverage at pin.
Nice little back suplex there.
Oh!
Going for the arm.
That arm. Take that arm.
Now we know one of Florence's main maneuvers here in the ring is the arm bar. She seems to be going after it a little early. Wasn't applying an arm bar, but was loosening up that arm, getting it ready to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, just trading blows. Ooh.
Snake eyes to the ropes. Florence, even with being injured today, is still on top of things.
She's clearly willing to sacrifice the body to win this. And this is, oh, no! She got out of it. Ooh.
Big knee to the corner. So big butterfly belly to back suplex.
Stomp butt. Turnbuckle, another turnbuckle. Uh-oh. Ow. Florence wants it, but I don't know if she can take it.
Nice rush on the leg sweep from Florence there. Sizing up. Cherry letting her gain a little bit of composure as she lets her stand up. Maybe took a little too long there.
Some of these fighters, I just
Reverse
don't
DDT.
understand when they don't capitalize and just keep pressing. Oh, out of the ring.
Fragilities and remarkable. We appreciate you guys becoming followers today. Thank you for following POW. We promise to keep things as entertaining as we possibly can up in here. Also, Death and Psychedelics from about half an hour ago. Thank you for becoming a follower.
Oh, off that top rope. Hammered it back.
A little bit of a misjudgment there.
Yeah.
Sent a jolt through Florence.
I don't know about wrestling, but I do know about being choked out. Florence may need to tap out.
If she has the energy to tap out. This was a simple chin lock there, but an effective hold.
Florence has been hitting hard, but Cherry has been relentless.
Cherry right now staying on top of things.
Ooh! Face right in that turnbuckle. Nice elbow to the gut. Ooh! Elbow to the gut. Oh, this is happening.
There you go. She's gone in for the armbar there. Feet a little close to the ropes
Ooh,
there.
Cherry rolling her up and just punching that head. It's a hard head, though. Did you see that handshake?
Northern Light suplex. Could have gone to a pinning combination there. Held off to apply another boot to the ribs of the former champ. Both of them, of course, being former champions here. Both trying to prove themselves at the top.
Of not being number one. Ooh! Beautiful drop kick. Rolling her up. Rolling her on up.
Going for a modified lion tamer here with the ropes hand underneath the rope. Ref calls for a rope break.
That's gotta hurt on that injured pec. This might be it. No! Oh!
Kicks out at 2. Hello, Tuna Funk and Ramos here. Good to see you guys back.
Hello, hello, hello.
Big suspended suplex. Oh,
Oh, slid out of it.
Florence out of it. Big slam from Florence. That could be it.
Out of 2. So close. So close. Kick to the gut. Oh! That hurt me.
Going for the armbar once more. This time, the feet aren't too close to the ropes. This could be a tap out. This could be a tap out. Nope. Cherry once more getting to her feet.
Once again, rolling her up and direct punches to the face.
Holding that arm. Ooh, big hip toss from Florence. Cherry tries to roll out. Surprise roll up, but too close to the ropes. Ref calls a rope break once again.
Oh! Nasty throat punch.
Misses the drop kick. Florence takes over. Big sweep. We could be seeing another one of those corkscrew body slams again. Going for a modified arm breaker here.
Florence is just looking to hurt her at this point.
Doing as much damage as she can to those arms before she tries to apply another hold. A big head scissors.
Back to that choking. That's what I like to see.
Things are turned back into Cherry's court. Big crucifix slam there. Going after the arm again, slamming that shoulder into the mat.
Taking crucifix slam like that, you are going to need Jesus.
Almost 3 on no hooking of the leg. A disrespectful pin, if ever I saw one, with the chin applied liberally to the mat. Speaking of chins being liberally applied to the mat.
Now they're just trading blows. Nope. Diving back in that ring.
Going for the fisherman.
Will this be it? Will this be it?
Oh, kicks out at 2.5. Florence finding the strength to push through. Cherry almost getting the win there off of a big fisherman suplex.
Is holding someone's mouth during a pin allowed?
Absolutely. It's a disrespectful pin, but it is allowed. Slamming her in, going in for a big German suplex.
Ooh. Florence to take it. Oh.
Ends with a big Hurricanrana.
Yeah.
Cherry Blossom back on top. A bit of a comeback now from Florence. Taking her to the ropes. Sending her off. Ref in the way. Answers with a big shoulder tackle. Arm drag just going back and forth once again. This match is still anyone's.
It really is.
Jerks on that rope, bringing her back, flying towards the middle. Cherry looking to finish it here. Going for the pop-up Cherry Bomb. That could be it. Big spike DDT Cherry Bomb.
I don't know that Florence can recover from that. Nope.
And there we have it. Cherry Blossom on top after that amazing display from both of these competitors.
That was an incredibly brutal match.
Florence put up quite a fight, but I think that injury just took it out of her today. Didn't quite have the pushing strength she needed to hold on to those arm bars. Couldn't quite inflict the damage that she needed to win today.
I would have to agree. I think sans that in this industry, sans that injury, she absolutely would have been picking those flowers off of that cherry tree.
Once more, congratulations to Cherry Colosso. The Ministry, once again, picking up a win.
Oh, that Ministry.
All right, next up we have an interesting matchup. The tag team, Monsters Among Men, coming in hot after their one of the members, Ironjaw, the Orc, has recently picked up the POW Twitch World Championship.
Yes, he did.
That's right. They've been challenged by none other than Brian. Brian thinking, you know, he is just as much of a monster as either one of these gentlemen, is willing to take them on in a match. And since it is a tag team match, he's brought along none other than his father?
Creator?
Dr. Yao.
So Dr. Yao and his bouncing baby boy going to take on these monsters.
That is the plan. Now, I hope, for Dr. Yao's sake, that he doesn't get too involved, as I have never seen him once step into a ring. I've never seen him train with the other wrestlers, let alone these monsters among men. This could lead to terrible things for Dr. Yao. He could be horribly maimed or injured today. So we will see what this does. If Brian hopefully takes care of his father, keeps him from getting into the ring too much. But that being said, if Brian gets in there and these monsters maim him, he's going to need to tag out. And that could be very unfortunate for Dr. Yao.
But Dr. Yao could be slippery and wiry. Sometimes small is very fierce.
Sometimes. However, Dr. Yao is a very frail and small man.
But a brilliant mind.
With a brilliant mind, we'll see what he can do in there.
And of course, if they injure Dr. Yao, that could be the inspiration that his bouncing baby boy Brian needs to take out these monsters.
So, the champ bringing that belt to the ring, showing the gold that the Monsters Among Men have earned for themselves.
These lads are huge.
I do have a feeling that they will be going for more gold in the future, potentially holding more than one belt. One belt is not going to be enough to satisfy them. I foresee them going after the crew next and potentially trying to get that tag team championship.
Well, they are both so big, they could easily strap on
And
many
their
belts.
opponent, at a combined weight of 634 pounds,
This time it's Dr. Yao bouncing versus his bouncing baby boy, Brian.
Right, a combined weight of 635 pounds, which is mostly Brian. I believe Brian makes up at least 400 of those pounds.
But also, Dr. Yao has a win with 0-8. He is very proud of his children at this point. Probably feeling quite confident.
Yes, he's always very proud of those kids. I'm not sure that he quite understands what he's got himself into today, stepping into this ring.
But look at that spring in his step.
He is very excitable. We'll say that about him. There you go, Brian standing a good few inches above Ironjaw here, going for a big slam there, right off the top, smashing the head of the Orc.
Brian wasting no time, probably to make sure he can get this match over as quickly as possible without having to have his beloved creator step into the ring.
Absolutely. He's going to do everything that he can to keep Dad in the corner. Hello, Mote. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in and joining us today.
Ooh.
Bryan slamming himself into the corner there as Iron Jaw gets out of the way. Now the monster's being able to potentially take care of him in the corner. Well, there's a tag. Looking for a big tag team move here. Big slam to the arm of the Giant.
But I do wonder, does Bryan even feel and process pain the way others do, or is it just a momentary glitch?
You know, it's hard to say. It's hard to read Bryan's face, really. Not a lot of expression there. Hard to see if he does seem to display feelings of pain.
He is a very stoic individual.
Just backdrops back and forth here between these men. Or should I say these monsters? Elbow drop
Dr. Yao
from John.
reaching for his baby.
He wants his boy to succeed. He wants him to do good. And if it means hopping in there to stop these monsters, then, you know, so be it. These mansters, yes.
Oh,
Okay.
ducking, see? Sprightly.
Oh, going for a tag team maneuver
Yes!
with his father, similar to what was just done to him,
Oh!
going after the arm of the Minotaur. Dr. Yao now in charge. I think he should probably try his best and his damnedest to try and get his baby boy back in here.
Wait!
Doing a little bit of offense against Jonk. Now Jonk giving back a reversing Jonk.
If you look at
Throwing
Dr.
him
Yao,
to the middle.
he's not built like bare-knuckle boxers, who are often sprightly, wiry fellows. We don't know what secrets are behind
It's
this
true.
mad doctor.
Absolutely. Big knuckle drop there from the good doctor.
What is happening? Okay, that looks
Jonk's
more
now
like what
placed
should
him
be
in the corner.
happening.
Throws him to the ref.
Ooh.
Ref barely getting out of the way. Dr. Yao giving a big boot, kicking out.
Haymaker to back it. Ooh.
Trying to bring Jonk back over to his corner.
Oh! I told you, small but fierce.
Small but fierce, absolutely. We do want to see the good doctor versus the referee. I think that would be a fitting match there.
Oh, I am absolutely here for doctor versus ref. Oh no, Bryan. Oh, back in. There we go. Out of the ring.
Bryan doing what his father couldn't and knocking Jonk over the top rope out of the ring, taking a moment to gloat, preparing himself for what looks like potentially that choke slam.
5 feet of fury. Clearly, some of these people have met me.
I think they were referring to Dr. Yao, but yes, that also describes you.
I think I'm a bit bulkier than Dr. Yao.
You probably got a few pounds on you.
I probably have 20 pounds on Dr. Yao, at least. Dr. Yao seeming a little disconnected in the corner.
That's right. It's possible that Dr. Yao does not experiment exclusively on his children. Oh, here we go. Big choke slam from Bryan. What were you saying about choking?
I know a lot about it.
Picks him up into a
Got him by the
submission
horns.
maneuver.
Has the bull by the horns.
Trying to rip the horns off of the Minotaur there. Big DDT.
Uh-oh.
Stares at the monster lying there on the ground, choosing not to pin him, but instead for him to rise up and continue to fight.
And Bryan seems
Jonk is
actually
not
stunned.
done with Bryan. Some of a fireman's carry position. Into that Minotaur press we've seen. That could be it. He's used that as a finisher previously. We've seen him use that against Cannonball Vegas. Again, just waiting for Bryan to get back up, daring him to pick himself up off the mat.
Oh, he's toying with him.
Bryan taking quite a bit of time. This could have been the win here. That could have been the pin right there.
Instead, the Minotaur wants to use Bryan as his chew toy. That may have been a tactical error.
For for another double team maneuver here.
Ooh, much closer. Nope. Bryan shrugs him off. Flips him off, in fact.
That's right, full like a butterfly, choke like a dom, in fact, Jaime D.
This is why tap out before you pass out is so important.
And also knowing what the safe words are.
A nice, fun safe word.
Also very important.
Washington, Washington, Washington.
Oh, there it is.
Oh! Ooh.
A big tombstone pile driver. And a kick out.
He did drive Yonk into a pile. Big pile of work. Mountain of monster. And a pile of work. Puddle of work at this point.
Bryan can keep this up, and there we go.
Oh.
Off the ropes, into a big boot. Once more, into the leg drop. Hard to keep the Orc down as he immediately tries to pick himself back up after that enormous combination there.
Yonk is resilient.
Big tackle. Once more going for the choke slam.
Yes! Yes! Good choke slam. Oh! But it seems that Yonk is happy to switch around with those choke slams.
Yeah, Iron Jaw just, big Orc cutter off of that. He no-sells the choke slam, goes into an Orc cutter, ready to call it a day, I think.
Ooh. Nope. Bryan has something to say about that. I think he's going to say it. His fists and
Over the
fists.
clothesline. Looks like he's getting ready to jump out there himself.
Yes!
Big man over the top rope, jumps to the outside. Now potentially going to be double teamed by Jonk and Iron Jaw if he's not careful. Slamming Iron Jaw into the giant legs of Jonk. For a hip toss, reversed by Bryan. Both these enormous competitors throwing hands.
Really huge. Really huge ones. Oh.
Just big mad lads.
Big mad lads indeed.
Bryan seeming a bit winded, as I would be too if I was fighting two monsters. Again, trying to go for the crowd, getting them riled up. Brings them in one more time. Drop toe hold.
Is this it? Is this? Ooh.
Iron Jaw now slamming the face of Bryan into the mat.
Keeps letting him get up. He must be pretty
Going for
confident.
a big running power slam. We've seen that in matches here.
Oh, kicked out.
Immediately kicked out by Bryan.
Immediately kicked.
Iron Jaw isn't the only one who can no-sell a finisher. Big hip toss. Picks Bryan back up. Sends him to the ropes.
Oh,
Ducks his
missed the
massive
hit.
clothesline. Big back body drop.
Is he gonna tag Dr. Yao back in?
And a spine buster.
The doctor's just standing there, clapping.
Now attempting to rip one of the legs off of Bryan. As those legs are just stitched on, it is entirely possible.
That is really fine stitching, though. That's handwork, you can tell.
Yeah, Dr. Yao, a man who really pays attention to detail. He has two very finely crafted youngsters here. Bryan trying to go after Jonk a little bit, keep Jonk from popping in the ring potentially. Backfires on him as Jonk slams him in the head, stunning him just long enough to take another Orc cutter from Iron Jaw.
Don't turn your back on that orc.
Iron Jaw looking to prepare for one more big running power slam. He goes into the pin. Again,
Dr.
kicked
Yow's
out by
back in.
Brian.
Dr. Yao is back out. In, out, in, out. What is the doctor doing?
It looked like he had run in to try and stop Junk from, or he was going to try and break up the pin, but Brian immediately got out.
Yes.
And he found himself in the ring, decided that he needed to get right back out as Junk was ready to gore him.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Although I will say Dr. Yao's earlier showing was impressive.
Absolutely, but I just don't know how much he's got in the tank.
He's probably hoping he doesn't have to find out. I'm pretty sure he's installed a reserve tank in Brian.
I think Brian has 3 or 4 reserve tanks. Big hip toss from Iron Jaw.
Oh!
Into a leg stomp.
Reaching for his boy.
Picking the homunculus up off the ground. Big punch to the head. Sets him up for a third orc cutter. Dragging his semi-lifeless corpse to the middle of the ring. Prepared for that cover. Broken up by Dr. Yao. Now the Monsters Among Men taking it out on Yao. The big atomic drop to the back. Look at that coccyx.
Well, I think that's the end of Dr. Yao's tank.
Fighting out of the hammerlock. Brian picks up the orc. Big side slam. Punishes the arm before going into pin.
Is this it? Is this it?
That's only 2.5.
Yep. Watching his father get so brutally thrown out of the ring may have been that motivation he needed.
And they're once more going for the big choke slam. Lands it. A little
Gets
frazzled still. Looks like he's
confused
taken,
for a moment.
he's taken 1 or 2 too many beatings to the head. He's been a little bit slowed down. Potentially has the brain worms. Or maybe he's just been hitting the head one too many times. But,
And all those arc cutters.
he is looking rather confused. Just standing there. Oh,
The orc
starts
crawling to the
moving towards the
Minotaur.
other side of the ring, stopping him from getting the tag. And bring him back to the middle of the ring. Once more going after the leg.
If the orc can't stand, he can't orc cutter.
That is correct.
This is now personal for Brian.
There we go. And a mandible claw to the ground.
Orc back on top.
Going for the tag, but Junk, not paying attention, trying to rile up the crowd, eventually gets in. May have cost them. Big knee lift.
Clearly feels he can take the time because Brian being so softened up. However, it's never safe to make any assumptions about Dr. Yao's creations.
And drops him right on the ropes. Another big Minotaur splash to the spine. Brian back up.
Out! Out of the ring. I don't think I've ever seen Brian so dazed and confused. This is amazing.
Oh,
Or is
here
it?
we go. Brian delivering one more tombstone pile driver. And going for the cover.
Goes that pin? Is it? Ah!
Could have been a win there. Dr. Yao unable to stop Iron Jaw from popping in, dealing a big spinning DDT to Brian. Now both legal competitors sprawled out in the ring. This does not look good. Either one of these men needs to get up and potentially get a tag team member in. That could spell disaster for Dr. Yao.
What a wild maneuver. No idea how this will pay off. Oh, pulling the orc back into the ring.
Brian's decided that he's going to go after both members here. Taking Ironjaw down. Keeping Jonk down. It looked like he was going for a pin or a tag there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's possible he just wanted to keep him on that side of the ring. Big STO from the big man.
Stomped right in the small of that.
Jonk said he's had enough.
Bull coming back hard.
Big shoulder slam. Goes once more for the choke slam. Let's see if he can deliver. Let's see if this time Dr. Yao can get in there and stop Ironjaw from breaking up the pin.
Minotaur reversing, that was rough.
It's an elbow. The corner. Be looking for a tag maneuver here.
Mm-hmm. But even then, it's still anybody's match.
Oh! Pop up into the orc cutter there.
Oh!
Dr. Yao falling short of breaking it up. Gets his knee slammed into the mat.
Close.
Monsters Among Men got the win here. They fought a well-fought battle against Brian. I don't know if one of them on their own could have taken Brian.
I say no. No way.
We saw many a choke slam and pile driver delivered from the giant homunculus today.
Here are your winners.
It just was not enough
John
to keep the Monsters Among Men down.
The Monster.
A big congratulations to the Monsters here for their win, keeping themselves at the top of the tag team division. Right now, we've seen Scraps recently broke up
yes, we
with
did.
Johnny Mercury. It seems that they are no longer going to be a tag team. Looks as though he's set to rejoin his brothers today.
There are some very hard feelings there.
That's right. Scraps, of course, a man who has been at the top of our Twitch Championship division for a very long time. Still never held that belt himself. Tonight, facing off against the most recent former champion of the Twitch Championship, Logan Love, a man who last week, after only holding the belt for 3 days, put out a open challenge to anyone in the locker room. That challenge, of course, was answered by someone that we just saw in the ring, Ironjaw, who decimated Logan Love and now holds the title. So these two men, both very top of our championship division here, looking to make a name for themselves, potentially find themselves in a number one contenders position.
Interesting to see how that plays out.
There's
As
a lot of
Johnny
that.
Mercury refused Scraps. throwing
Making
it at
his
him.
way to the ring, accompanied by Griffin, Lee,
Rose before belts, I
Roy. And from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 220 pounds, Travis Lee Roy.
And the brothers, of course, entering from the other side of the ring. I would say not coming out of the crowd with Scraps.
But I would think you would absolutely have his brothers beside him.
Absolutely.
Or at least nearby. But they need to send that message out that those brothers are brothers.
standing in solidarity with his brothers who have chosen not to enter into the ring with him to hold their fists all together.
It's a bold maneuver.
Bold choice by the younger and older of the O'Leary brothers.
Maybe it's to show that Scraps can stand alone, as well as with his brothers. They have such confidence in Scraps that they're not worried about babysitting.
That's possible. You can interpret that as you will.
And his opponent from the 90s, weighing in at 275 pounds,
Making that
the
entrance.
ladies'
Maybe not the most
man,
peacocky
Logan.
entrance we've seen here, but definitely making an entrance.
Perhaps not the longest of entrances, but still rather peacocky. Nice little light show there at the
Yes.
beginning. And have you seen how he enters into the ring?
I mean, it's hard to miss.
I would say it's a little peacocky.
But you know what? We're all here for a show.
Absolutely. Nothing wrong with showing a little glitz and glam on the way to the ring. In fact, I think that's what most of the fans here are expecting and ready for.
And Logan is here to show that he absolutely is top of the wall. Scraps getting scrappy.
Powerful competitors to strong men. Oh, goes for the Superman punch right off the top.
Ooh.
Countered, of course, by Logan there.
I will say Scraps walked into this looking a little tense.
Torture rack across the back into a slam.
And thrown
Since-
right in front of his brothers.
Sends him right outside. Will the other O'Leary brothers be getting involved here, or are they just going to stand there, speaking words of support to their brother?
Words right out of my mouth. It would be so hard not to get involved. And yet,
Seemingly choosing not to. Scraps this time deciding that Logan looks better on the hard packed concrete outside.
taking it out of the ring. Logan popping back in. Even if you push him out, Logan's right back in there.
For a backbreaker there, stomping on the chest.
Scrap seems angry
And the
tonight.
face. Seems that time spent with Johnny Mercury has done quite a number on the attitude of Scraps O'Leary here.
Or he may be angry that Johnny accused him of basically throwing a match.
As well. Because I think, as we all saw, Scraps put quite a bit of a fight into that match. He did not go easy on his brothers.
Well, and Scraps doesn't seem like the sort of fighter to cheat or take shortcuts anyway. And having that accusation from the likes of Johnny Mercury, that's gotta sting.
That's right, Ramos. Maybe Scraps is just an angry man. It's very likely. We know his younger brother does have anger issues. Ooh, big Superman punch. Answers with a big boot and goes for the pin. Still just a one.
Logan looking a little tired himself now.
Scraps did not put the stink on that Superman punch that he usually does. Not one to put away, more of a transitional Superman punch. Going for a multi-kick combo, going for the leg there, tearing up the hamstring, and there once more, Superman punch.
Logan missed that one punch. Perfect opening for Scraps.
And two. Scraps looking shocked that he was unable to put him away, get the 3 count.
Oh. What?
Calls in the brothers. The ref seems to not be stepping in here from the top rope. They've put him up
Oh, dear God.
into Scraps' arms. We're looking for a triple power bomb here, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like right off the top, back of the head slams right into the mat. Ref calling the match here for interference. Oh, telling the brothers to get out, but not calling it. That is a win for Scraps O'Leary. The ref allowing this, allowing the brothers to pop in there. It seems as though the crew is back together, working as a unit once more.
They're fighting a little dirtier than before.
Oh,
Here he comes.
speaking of dirty fighters.
Oh, no. This is really happening.
Johnny's entered into the ring. Looks like he's just going to stare down. I don't know if Johnny has gone and gotten himself a conscience and is upset that the entirety of the crew just took out Logan Love, or if he is just, popping in there saying that he wants them one-on-one again. Possibly don't get your brothers involved. Who knows?
Or he's hopping in with those accusatory eyes, reinforcing that Scraps evidently did throw a match to get back with his brothers, and that he and his brothers are now playing really dirty pool.
There are so many options, so many ways that you could interpret what just happened.
So many unanswered questions.
I'm sure in the weeks to come, we'll be hearing from both of these men, as neither one of them are afraid to get on the microphone.
This is true. I wonder if this could end up being a rematch because of the interference.
Jerry H, 3233, thank you for coming in.
Hello,
we
hello.
also here are very big fans of wrestling. We are glad that you popped in. I hope that you enjoy your stay and enjoy the show that we put on here. We try and put on quality show once a week here at Power Overdrive Wrestling.
Quality show with quality wrestlers.
Right, speaking of quality wrestlers, one of the orphans are on their way to the ring right now. Looks like he has something to say. Is going to be asking us for a microphone.
Ooh.
There he is. None other than Leo Kravan. POW Universe, I wish I could come out here and do the usual, crack some jokes with you, have fun, but something's got me in a bad mood. Seems the Russian member of the Orphans upset tonight. Usually a jovial man out here.
Not just a bad mood, but a bad mood.
That's what he said. Someone in the back has been trying to get my attention like a kid tugging on your pant leg because they want a cookie. Well, I'm about to open something, but it ain't a cookie jar. It's a big old can of whoop-ass.
Look at him picking up that American vernacular.
Yeah. He's been in the States quite a bit. He speaks English quite fluently. This just goes to show. So without further ado, let me introduce you to the superstar whose delusions of grandeur are about to get him into serious trouble tonight. Come on out here, Infernal One!
Oh!
Come out here! Come out here and face me, you bastard! Calling out the Infernal One.
This is insane. What
There's
is he
his
thinking?
music.
And there is his fire.
Yep. Seems like he is ready to come face him. Oh boy. This will be the very first time we have ever heard the Infernal One address the POW universe.
I wonder if it'll be Das Vidania for Leo Kravan.
Could be the end of days. hear what the devil has to say.
That sound you just heard was the collective spit take of a million mouth breathers who can't believe I'm out here. Televisions across the nation are covered in one sticky, sugary drink or another.
What a way to talk about our fans out there. Hell of a guy. You think you got all these people fooled, don't you? But that's where you're mistaken. They see right through you. But even if they don't, I'm about to show them what a fraud you are. You run your mouth, you do what you have, and what it takes, do you have what it takes to back it up? Huh? Huh?
You're boring me with your incompetent rhetoric, and it's clear that the WWE universe is completely brainwashed into believing every word that comes out of your mouth. That's because they lack the intelligence to see that this is POW and to see through your sham, something I've been aware of since the moment you opened it.
Okay, obviously you want to start something. You've got a problem with me. You've been offended by something I said or did. I don't know what it is, but something has gotten under your collar, under your skin, under those fake horns of yours. I'm sorry if you think I've wronged you. I am. But if you want to settle things, we settle them here in the ring.
I'm through playing your games. Are you going to give me a match, or am I going to have to talk to management? Because I have the power to make things happen around here. Management, is there even management here? I'd like to speak to the manager.
Man, maybe you've gotten old or something, because I seem to remember a thing called respect. When wrestlers wouldn't dare challenge their superior until they'd earned that spot. Punks like you haven't earned the right to even approach me, much less challenge me. Right, the Infernal One sounding much like a
Hold on
Karen
a
out
sec.
there.
Do you think you could talk a lot of smack and it would fire me up so much that I'd have to have a match with you? You're kidding yourself, man. I only wrestle real talent, not amateurs like you.
Amateurs? I've been in this business far longer than you. But you think you just because you're the devil that you've been doing this longer? Have a headbutt, you son of a bitch. Looks like we could be saying, yeah, a fight is breaking up. The Infernal One is gone after Leo Kravan here. These two might not be having a match, but they are definitely going to have a brawl here in the center of the ring. Big clothesline from Kravan. Ref in there trying to tear it apart. This is not a sanctioned match. Telling Leo
yep.
to calm down.
Pushing the ref out of the way. Leo wants to dance with the devil in the camera.
Tell you folks, this is quite the situation that we seem to have found ourselves in.
I was going to say, how in the hell did this happen? But hell is how this happened.
Absolutely.
I don't think those horns are fake. I think Leo is, he's in for a very rude awakening.
We'll see what the weeks to come have to say about those two. There could be quite a bit of hatred brewing backstage between those two. We're going to have to make sure that security is keeping them apart.
It'll be Armageddon.
Right, upcoming next, we have a long-standing rivalry coming to a bit of a head tonight. DuPont versus Chainsaw in our next upcoming match. We are about at the hour mark. We are going to take a short break.
Very short.
And then we will be right back. All right, and we are back. Coming in hot with this match between DuPont and Chainsaw.
DuPont, famous for having a mustache that is well known as the hardest part of the ring.
Chainsaw hopping right into the ring, going for a takedown.
Oh!
Before the bell is even rung.
He's gonna break his hand on G's mustache.
Ref doing his best to try and break it up, keep these two separated before the bell rings. Chainsaw bringing Gi to the rope, holding him there, displaying a bit of strength. Going right back into it.
What are these two men doing?
Ref's gonna have to come in there, break him up. Gi with a bit of a slap.
Oh, ref right in the middle.
And taking Chainsaw to the corner. To the side of the rope, rather. Two men going right back into the tie-up. This is a match about a tie-up at this point. Just these two men trying to overpower one another.
Ooh!
Big strikes from the mustached man here.
He getting that upper hand and uppercuts. Nope.
Going up with a back elbow.
That Chainsaw is scrappy. Maybe not scrappy enough. Maybe about to get scrapped. No offense to get scrapped so leery.
Into a chin lock from DuPont here. Chainsaw in the jaw. Oh, the big snap suplex.
Chainsaw feeling it. But again, scrappy.
Chainsaw's face now going red. It looks like from here.
Out of the ring.
From here I can't tell if he's been busted open or if he's just got so much blood pumping to his head. That he's turned red.
It could be pure rage. Then again, with Chainsaw, it's hard to tell what is going on. Like, I really need someone to explain the cutoffs. Oh!
Big neck breaker from Chainsaw there.
Nicely done.
Well, you know, the man works in jeans all the time. He's comfortable in jeans, but they're a little difficult to move around in the ring, so why not cut him off a little bit so we can still, you know, have that tight fit, but still be able to move his legs a little.
Well, you know, reuse, recycle.
Back elbow. Chainsaw taking down Gi.
He has definitely been feeling a lot of this. He kicking and struggling. He seems to be in a lot of pain.
Chainsaw going for the pin after that arm stomp. Not going to be able to be enough to take down Gi. Applying a chin lock of his own now.
He's struggling. Wildly struggling. I don't know what is wrong with Gi tonight.
Big jawbreaker. Top of the head. Drop kick to the back.
Let's see if Gi can come back.
Big rolling wheel kick. We've seen him in matches with that before. Now going to the top. Oh, we could be seeing it here, folks.
Yes.
That flying
yes,
headbutt with the mustache.
Bam.
There it is. That could be enough to take him down a peg. Goes for the pin.
There it is.
That's it. And the 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, DuPont just hit Chainsaw with the hardest part of the ring, his mustache, getting the 1, 2, 3, proving once again that his mustache, the superior facial hair.
I think he was just toying with Chainsaw. All that struggling, false sense of security before final blow from her facial hair.
We have one more match lined up for you tonight, and it is set to be a doozy. We have the Crew coming in tonight, defending their, well, not defending the belt, the defending champions,
Yes.
but in a exhibition match tonight against a brand new tag team.
Brand spanking new.
Couple of good old boys from the South. I mean, just look at them. They'll be entering here in just a moment. But first,
Very far south from the looks of it.
they are planning on showing what they're here to bring tonight to POW, which we expect to be quite a bit. It's going to have been hired, brought in as new talent, and supposedly they are talented in the ring. We'll see what they can do tonight against the brothers.
We are about to find out. And we've also seen the brothers' shenanigans tonight, so this could be a real surprise all the way around.
Absolutely. You never know what the O'Learys are going to pull out. And if it's even going to be legal. The ref, of course, isn't going to care, apparently, on some of these moves. So.
Well, the O'Learys have Lenny's vote, and evidently it's vote early and vote often with the O'Learys now.
All the way to the ring.
Ditto is always a wild card, absolutely. You never know with him. He is
440 pounds, the
wearing
tag
belts.
team champion,
RV Tag Team Champion.
Justin O'Leroy and Griffin O'Leroy, the Crew.
Walking in proud as can be, it's almost as if the earlier incident never happened.
As complicated as of a relationship as they have with their brother, they have a very strong relationship with the fans here.
Yes, yes they do.
To some of them, it would seem that these boys can do no wrong.
But how long will that last?
And their opponent, at a combined weight of 400.
Right. We have our new opponents here, Rex and the Honey Badger, headed to the ring tonight. They are here to show the champs what they're made of and potentially break something.
I don't know, bub. They look pretty tough. Chaps. That is absolutely a bold choice.
To do. We'll suppose find out shortly whether he intends on fighting in those chaps or he's going to be taking them off for the match.
I'm excited to see either, I have to admit.
Oh, looks as though he has
they're
taken
off.
them off.
Chaps are off. This is how it's going to happen. And unlike Chainsaw, Honey Badger has his full pants jean on.
As he does. As he does.
I would like to see cutoffs versus full jean match.
Juice there fighting with the ref after Honey Badger slapped him across the face during a breakup there.
The refs have been wild tonight. They've either been absent or right in the middle of things.
Brainbuster. Dropping the Honey Badger right on his head.
Seems as if that skull is unbreakable. He's coming right back.
Some say it's laced with very strong metal.
Must be. Uh-oh. Getting fresh Illyrian.
Coming after the already softened Honey Badger. Goes immediately for a tag. Sending Rex in. Gut.
Ooh.
Huge lariat taking him to the mat.
Oh! Nicely done, nicely. Rex appears to be a bit of a leg guy.
Yeah, gives him a kitchen sink.
Up. Coming right back.
After
with
being
those
answered
legs.
with some knees. Ditto sending his older brother in to take care of Rex. Big forearms. Reverses.
Ow.
Elbow to the back.
Oh.
Goes for a twisted wrist lock there.
Yeah.
Thrown off by Juice. Set up into a suplex. Oh, another brainbuster.
Juice is having none of it. Juice wants this over quick.
And decides that it's time for the younger O'Leary brother to go in. Two fresh opponents now.
Bam!
Immediately speared out of the corner by the Honey Badger. Goes for a strike, misses.
Oh. Austrian Honey Badger.
Big elbow into a bulldog.
It? Nope. Honey Badger seems to come back quick.
With an arm drag. Into the corner. Coming in from the outside. Big arm off the top rope.
I think Ditto felt that.
Slapping the champion. We're getting a big boot.
Maybe Honey Badger was just holding back.
And a 2 count. Continues his
Hard to
offense. Big body drop. Into a seated
Serious.
headlock.
Getting that submission hold in. And holding. I don't even think he's going for a pin. I think he's just
Trying to wear the little O'Leary brother down. Stomping on the back of the head, onto the
some
spine.
arms. Looked like one of those at least a stomp to the upper arm.
Going for a tag maneuver here. Snapmare. Holds him down.
Whew.
Rex with the cover. Honey Badger in.
That could have been it. Oh! Now Honey Badger letting loose on Juice.
Big kick out of the corner from Rex. Keeping Juice down as well. Continues to stomp on the little O'Leary brother. Potentially going for a finish here. Big side slam. Can't keep Juice out of the ring though. Honey Badger going after him.
Oh, he's just dropping right back.
Applies all of his body weight, raises his legs up off the ground, putting every bit of his body weight onto the head of the littlest O'Leary there on the ground. However, Ditto seems to be ready to take it over. Oh, yeah, looking for that butterfly DDT that's ended so many matches. Unable to keep Rex down for the count, though.
I'm amazed Ditto is even up.
Ropes. Big forearm into another bulldog.
He needs to exploit that. That was a good chance for a pin that he walked away from.
Snatching the arm, taking Rex to the ropes again, sending him off. Goes for a back elbow, deflected by Rex. Sending him into his brother's corner.
Will they tag?
Potentially looking for a big move out of the corner. Oh, looks like we seem to have a little bit of an issue with our broadcast. Hold for just a moment. We are still here, ladies and gents. We are just having to get things right back in order. Please stick with us as we get through these technical difficulties.
We cannot confirm or deny if there are techies drinking in the truck. We run a very professional operation here.
We do. We try. Yes, drinking even.
Oh, they're absolutely not drunking. There's none of that here. After the show, however.
If that is the case, and multiple people have been drinking, I don't know what to do. Yeah, chugging up that bandwidth. I don't think it has much to do with the bandwidth today so much as it has to do with technicalities and issues with the hardware. Again, coming at us from Providence, Rhode Island. We're almost there, ladies and gents. We've almost got the feedback.
This fight probably is too intense for the internet. You are not wrong.
Here we've got the pouch show music back up. We are one step closer to having the show back. Hopefully the hardware and the software are able to keep up this time around.
Well, and while we're waiting, I have to say, I really would be interested in seeing the Dr. Yao ref match.
Absolutely. That is a match that could be one for the ages. A couple of our more lightweight competitors could be going toe-to-toe.
Small but fierce belt could be a whole new thing.
Absolutely. We could open up an entire division for small boys.
Mm-hmm.
DuPont all day. Yeah, absolutely. DuPont with an excellent victory today, coming in clutch with the hardest part of the ring, his mustache.
His mustache.
Absolutely.
Adieu to poor Chainsaw.
I will be in touch with TW when he returns, and we will talk about getting a potential small but fierce belt
Yes.
into the runnings. We'll see what we can do with that.
Coveted, not yet existent SBF belt.
Yeah, I could see Ditto going for a good run on that if we did
Yeah.
a 30 under 230.
Pork chop. Pork chop's day could finally come. From
Absolutely.
the YMCA to the SBF belt.
There we go.
Yes, TW does have to return. We miss him very much. Ah, well, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
That's right. We do appreciate Andy being here, picking up the slack for TW being gone. An excellent co-host.
Thank you.
I would say.
It has been a pleasure to be here. These matches have been wild. Wild. And who knows what's going on in the head of Johnny Mercury just coming in there in that long, lingering stare into Scrap's eyes.
I was loving those eyes. Andy, loving those eyes.
Love is a dangerous, dangerous emotion. Because you always hurt the one you love. Is that what he's trying to tell Scraps?
Perhaps with what he is trying to say.
As opposed to saying it with a chair.
I mean, sometimes you say the strongest things with a chair.
True, true.
Right. We're coming up on the match. We've almost got it back. This long-winded match between the brothers and Rex and the Honey Badger.
The Southern Boys. Far, far, deep south. We'll figure out if it's a good day for these Southern Boys.
I'm sorry, Mote. Lots of things all day. I would say just POW all day.
All day, all night, all fight.
Depending on how long it takes for us to get this show back up on the road. Yes, very much could be.
It's an
all day.
extended show. It's an extended show, but we're all about extending things here at POW.
That's right. It hasn't even been an hour and a half yet. This is our final match. It's not a big deal if we run a little over.
POW Day? Yes. Should have POW Day. Make that a national holiday.
It'll be a day where we stream matches all day.
24 hours.
All right, and we are only moments away from being back on our regularly scheduled program.
Honey Badger and Rex seem to be having a little bit of a discussion there. Tuna Funk, you are right. Honey
And
Badger
we are
does
back.
not care.
Honey Badger don't care. Honey Badger is currently stomping the hell out of Juice's head.
Honey Badger, very aggressive as foretold.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Outside of the ring, oh.
Big tackle from the Honey Badger on the outside. Continuing to waylay
Is that a headbutt?
the oldest of the O'Leary brothers.
Looked like a solid headbutt from the Honey Badger. But I think it just made Juice angry.
Big punch blocked.
Ooh.
Sent back to the corner.
Tag maneuver.
Big strike to the underarm. Up into a power bomb on the outside.
Oh! Into the floor.
That is a fall that I would not want to take.
The ring is not soft, but that concrete is really, really, really not soft.
Spanish announce table, of course, getting a little worried now as the action is happening right in front of them. Backing up, getting away from that table just in case Rex decides to throw Juice through it. Smashing his head off the second most hard part of the ring.
Mm-hmm.
That was good English.
That would be amazing to see him throw him through that table, considering the table match, not that many people went through a table. Would like to see someone go through a table.
Into a reverse hammer match. We're now at a 6 count.
Oh.
Juice on the 7 throws
Oh.
Rex back in.
He almost pulled a Victoria. He beating his chest like King Kong. Juice is incensed.
Big shoulder tackles and a sling blade.
Grabbing that head, controlling that head. Oh!
Into a roll through. There's the super kick. Dragging Rex back to the center. Goes for the pin off the super kick.
Where's Honey Badger? Oh, don't need a Honey Badger. Rex kicked it out, I believe. Juice is relentless. Back in there.
Yep. Wearing him down back in a chin lock on the mat.
Rex seems to really be struggling.
Goes to send Rex back to the corner. Looking for a tag move with his brother.
Here comes Ditto.
Oh, here we go. We've seen this move before, just earlier tonight with 3. We've seen it be the end of a match. Ditto going for the cover.
Where's Honey Badger? Honey Badger.
Oh, Honey Badger attacking the ref. The ref is down. It is now pandemonium in this ring.
Yes. I mean, no, it's terrible that the ref is down. Terrible.
Ref spending a decent amount of time taking a nap while Rex pummels the youngest of the O'Leary brothers in the corner. Almost sent the ref down again. Now would be the perfect time for them to try and take Rex down as the Honey Badger's on the outside licking his wounds.
And Rex bounces right back.
We do need a ref revenge match. Absolutely. The ref versus anyone who's done him dirty. Which is many of our competitors at this point.
Have a referee day afternoon.
Another big bulldog. Oop, arm drag from Rex.
Big kick.
Putting the littlest O'Leary back in his place.
That head throwing right out. Right out of the ring.
Oh, looks like he's getting ready to hop out of the ring.
Yes!
Big missile drop kick between the ropes. Ooh. Goes for a trip. Told off by Juice. Big floating neck breaker to the outside.
Rick's absolutely happy to sacrifice the body to destroy him. Nice kick to the gut from the wall.
In and out chops, kicks, drop kicks on the outside. Into a 6 count. Will Rex send him back in? Nope, sends him instead back into the ring post there. We're to a 7 count.
Rex, what are you doing, Rex? Nick of time. Or not.
Possible that Ditto was just playing a little possum there, waiting for Rex to approach him on the ground. Turns things right back around.
Vicious head slams.
Rex now in charge. As the O'Leary by the shoulder, bringing him back to his corner. Fails at it. as Ditto breaks out. Fireman's carry. He is still on the wrong side of the ring there. Needs to try and get over to the other side. Successfully does
There
so.
it goes.
Brings Rex right back into the center. Big clothesline from the little O'Leary.
Honey Badger getting pretty upset over there. I saw knife hand. Honey Badger knife hand.
Big elbow. Turns out Honey Badger maybe does give a...
Evidently.
Oh, big butterfly DDT. Now Juice can get in there and stop Honey Badger from breaking up the pin. Picks it out on him. Big side slam.
The Honey Badger rolling right out of the ring.
Come back up.
We need to finish what Rex is taking.
Couple of big forearms. Honey Badger's still down. Now would be the perfect time to go for a pin. Let's see if we can get a big move on Rex.
Yep.
And call it a night.
Pick him up. It's going to do some more damage.
Big fisherman suplex, it looks like.
Now
And it
he's
goes
gonna
into
go
the
for a
pin.
Yeah. Oh.
Broken up one more time by the Honey Badger. Just getting enough energy to get himself back in.
Juice.
Big German butterfly DDT sends Honey Badger to the ground one more time.
Rolls right back out the other side of the ring.
Ditto preparing to send Rex to the mat for the 1-2-3.
This may be it, folks. No! Honey Badger slides in there.
Juice still unable to stop him from breaking up the pin. Ditto remaining fired up. Takes a jawbreaker. Big butterfly knee slam.
Ditto's starting to hurt. But we've seen how quickly Ditto can recover. What is Rex doing?
Hits him with a big running lariat. Sends him to the corner.
Relentless with those kicks.
Now the Honey Badger come in,
Relentless
laying him
with
in.
the kicks.
We're looking at a stampede here, folks.
Yes.
A Rex of the Honey Badger stampede. Just continuing to stomp on the chest of the Little O'Leary.
Poor Ditto's tactical
And finishes with a
vest
drop
is
kick.
Not going to help. It offers little protection from those feats of fury.
Going for the pin after the big drop kick.
Yes. Is it happening? Is it happening? Oh, no.
Only a 2 count. Rex giving Juice a big German suplex in the corner.
Now it's Juice running out of the ring.
Drop toe hold from Ditto. Stretching that hamstring.
Ooh.
Going for the pin.
Nope.
Barely gets a 1 count. Rex not even worrying about getting in the ring.
Rex must know something about Honey Badger that we don't.
Big close fist punch from Ditto there, but away from the ref's point of view.
Yeah. I saw Honey Badger nursing that knee for a moment.
Big stomp to the chest.
Nursing that everything.
Picks him up. Sends him to the corner. Injures his own arm on the way there.
Ditto, what are you doing? Oh, no.
Sends him out. For a big
Juice is back up.
elbow.
That enjoying the moment may be a fatal mistake, although he has gotten Juice in there.
Sending the big brother in one more time. Well, folks, after technical difficulties have taken us off the air twice now, we're gonna go ahead and call that. A show. Check back with us next time. as we have the results of this match and have another incredible show lined up for you. In the meantime, give us a like, give us a subscribe, follow us on Twitch. We do appreciate you guys coming in, showing support for us, even in our time of technical difficulties. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. This is a goodbye from me, Eric Powers.
Andy Ventura, no relation.
And from all of POW,
Pow.
have a good one.